to my Happy Body Pilates channel. This workout is on the short side and it is for your legs to really build and focus on leg strength. It is going to focus on the basics, some squats, some lunges, and some bridges, and a few variations thereof. They are the foundational movements that we should all be good at that will just help to keep your legs strong, because as we age, we should be able to carry the weight of our own torso. You want to be able to walk around without a walker, without being in a wheelchair for as long as possible, and you want to be as upright as possible. The other reason is because recent studies have shown that working on large muscle groups, the muscles in your legs, the muscles in your glutes, are brilliant for cognitive function, especially as we age, because as most of us know, our brains and our cognitive function does decline as we get older. So don't skip your leg day. Repeat this regularly if you can. Let's start lying down on your back. If you want a mat, go ahead and grab one. You don't need any equipment. And we're just going to go through this bridge first, because it is going to help us hopefully do squats quite well. Now, I'd like your feet only slightly apart. Make sure your feet are parallel, heels for now roughly under your knees. And I need you to make sure you're not tucking your pelvis. Reach your tailbone forwards, but make sure you did not drag your rib cage with you. So ribs are heavy, tailbone is heavy, and we're just going to work on a hinge. So we need a hip hinge for good squats and many other of our leg exercises. So put your weight in your heels plus the big toe side of your foot and push your hips straight up without flaring your ribs, and then come straight down, landing on your tailbone. Obviously not hard. You're going to just push straight up. You can sort of think of this as a bit of a warm-up, and come straight down. So your weight, you should definitely feel that in your heels, a little bit of your arms, looking up to the ceiling, and come straight down. So I really like to work on technique. There's no point just doing tons of squats and lunges if your technique isn't there. And that's where my Pilates approach comes in. So Pilates teaches their technique, and then we can add in some weights in future videos. Push straight up, heels are heavy on the ground, and come straight down. By now, you should feel a little bit of heat building up in the back of the legs. Push your hips straight up, rib cage soft, tailbone straight down. So now we're going to make it a bit more interesting. You're going to go onto your heels, only your heels. So our ankles are dorsiflexing. You could just say flexing. And you need to have good ankle flexion for squats. So now walk your heels a little further away from you, push your heels down, and it's just the same action. Straight up, straight down. We're here for a minute. Straight up, straight down. Make sure your knees aren't falling out to the side. Your knees should be pointing forwards. Straight up, straight down. Keep your weight equal in your heels. Just notice if you're a little wobbly or if you're veering off to the right or left. Really concentrate on equal weight through your heels. Push straight up, and you should hopefully be feeling the back of your legs. So energetically pull your heels to your bum and your bum to your heels. And you might notice that switching on, that contraction of your hamstrings a little bit more. You can inhale up, exhale down, or breathe the other way. Just don't hold your breath. Keep softening your rib cage down. We're nearly there. And then there's going to be a hold. Tailbone straight up, tailbone straight down, and we stay up. And we hold, and you're going to keep the weight in your heels. So right now we're working on glutes and hamstrings. Hopefully that's what you're feeling. Stay here, keep everything still, and go back to that. Energetically pull your heels to your bum, bum to your heels. Flex your feet even more, your ankles. Draw your little toes outwards towards your outer knees. Oh my goodness, I'm shaking. And we come down. Hug your knees into your chest. We're moving into squats. So when you're ready, come up to standing. Can you stand up without using your hands or your elbows? Find a way if you can. Okay, cool. So for your squats, you're going to take your feet about hip distance apart with a very small turnout. So we're going back to that hip hinge, which you just did in your bridge, keeping your ribs over your pelvis, and we're here for a minute. Arms reaching out in front of you, push into your heels, stand up, and just push your arms back. Inhale, arms in front. Exhale, push your arms back. So go as deep into those squats as you can and fold at the hips. So push your hips back and then just stand up. Don't thrust your hips forwards. No need to do that. When you're standing up, I want you to feel like you're pulling your leg muscles up. Inhale down, push into your heels and come up. Imagine you're trying to sit down on a really low stool, and as far back as your hips go is how far forwards your arms go. So there's this constant lengthening and reaching in opposite directions. To come up, make sure you're putting weight into your outer heels so your knees stay over your toes and don't wobble in. Good. Keep going. You've got one more. Okay, we're going to hold. Stay in your squat. Keep breathing. It's a 10-second hold. We stand up and we go back to the hold. This is an isometric hold, a little bit of extra work here. Stand up, go again. Keep breathing while you're holding. Keep looking straight ahead. Feel that little heat. Pull your feet apart energetically. Stand up. Go again. Hold. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath, just hold the position. Push through your heels to stand up. Go again. Hold. Weight in your heels. Weight on the big toe side of your feet. Stand up. We do that one more time. Reach your tailbone back. Reach your arms forwards. And stand up. Okay, amazing. Shake that out. We're going to go into a staggered squat. So that's where we just focus on one leg a little bit more at a time. So small step back with your right leg. That heel stays lifted and you bend your knees as much as you can. Let's go. We're here for a minute and stand up. So now we can almost ignore that right leg and focus on your left leg. So the left heel and the inside line of your foot, so the big toe knuckle side, pushes you back up. You can do whatever you want with your arms. You can reach them forwards. You can put them on your hips. If you want a little extra, you can put them behind your head. And that, I like hands behind your head because it helps you to just keep your head on top of your spine. So just a little press back of your head into your hands. And don't push up with the back leg. It's your left leg that needs to push you up. And when we do the other side, you'll notice your stronger side. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Well done. Two more. Squeeze them in. Last one, as low as you can. Stand up. Okay, so switch your legs. Take a second. Deep breath in and out. Okay, and off we go here. Decide where you'd like your hands to be. Remember, it's only a small step back. And you still have that lovely long line through your spine, the back of your head to your tail. Head is going to follow your tail. Arms in front, hands behind your head. You choose. But just focus on your right leg or the front leg, whichever the front leg is for you. Inhale down, push into that heel and the big toe knuckle. Inhale down, keep breathing. Exhale up. Awesome. We're nearly there. Good. Go down as low as you can, but not where you feel knee pain. So you might stop a little sooner. Fit in one more and have a little rest. Okay, so we're going to go into some static lunges. There'll be some holds and we'll include a rear step lunge. And then you should be good to go. Okay, so choose the leg you want to start with. And for your lunge, you need quite a long stance. You can make adjustments once you're there so that when you bend your knees, your back heel is lifted. Make sure that back heel is pointing up to the ceiling. And we're going to do a static lunge for about 1 minute. Both knees bend an equal amount and your front heel pushes you up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Don't mind what you do with your hands. Hands on hips gives you a bit of feedback because you can tell if your pelvis is level. Hands behind your head might help you to stay upright. So you want to keep your head pressing back into your hands. Most of us have sort of a bit of a forward head. So if that is helpful to you, hands can go behind your head. Drive into that front heel plus the big toe knuckle of your front leg, aiming to keep your back leg light, and that back knee has to come forwards and down. Well done. And then when you're straightening the leg, really feel like you're drawing up into that side of your hip, your glute. Okay. And then last one. And just pause here. We're not switching legs. We have a 10-second hold. So when you're ready, hold for 10 seconds. Try not to lean into your leg. You don't want extra weight. Not yet. And stand up. Well done. We're going back into that 10-second hold. As low as you can, just don't put your knee on the floor. We're not resting. Everything needs to be switched on. And stand up. And the whole time you are in that hold, go again. You are energetically pushing through your feet so that when we do stand up, now you are ready to. Well done. Go back into that lunge. It's a hold. Breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. And stand up again. Deep breaths in and out. And push up. One more time. Finishing here on this leg. And smile your way through this. And stand up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Shake it out. Have a quick rest. Whew. And then we will do the other side. Okay. Awesome. So when you're ready, switch those legs. It's quite long. Your front heel must be able to stay on the ground. Your back heel is constantly pointing up to the ceiling, and that foot doesn't really change position. So really anchor it into place. And let's go for our minute of static lunges. If you need to do this near a wall or have a chair on one side of you, you can of course do that because this does require a little bit of balance. Determine where you'd like your hands to be. And just think about going straight down and pushing the ground away to lift. You want to be able to carry whatever your weight is above your legs. And this is one great way to train your legs to do that. Bring your back knee forwards and down towards the floor, not on the floor. Okay. Front foot pushes you up. Heel to the big toe side of your foot. Inhale down, exhale up. Well done. We're nearly there. Okay, now we've got those 10-second holds. Are you ready? Let's go. As low as you can, no knee discomfort, knee over toes. And stand up. Remember, one option was to have your hands behind your head. 10-second hold, roughly. And stand up. On your back leg, move that inner thigh inwards. Go, 10-second hold. Deep breaths in and out. Be ready to stand up. And again, go, 10-second hold. As low as you can go, just not down to the floor. Because we switch off if our knee touches the floor. And again, when you're ready, this is the last one. Be ready to push off from that front heel. And stand up. Amazing. Take that step forwards. Shake it out. Well done. Okay, cool. So make sure you come back to that. Practice it maybe every other day or every third day and start to feel how your legs are going to get stronger. Have a look out for another leg video that I'll post, which will include some weights. But body weight is an amazing start. Take care.